One day, Ion pays a visit to his friend Gheorghe. Upon arriving at his house, he sees a large sign on the gate, "Beware of the dog. Enter at your own risk." You still have time to change your mind. Ion enters the yard fearfully, but no dog appears. At the door of the house, he sees another sign, "Bad dog. If you value your life, turn back now." Thoroughly frightened, he cautiously opens the door and steps into the hallway, where Gheorghe greets him. In one corner, there's an apathetic dog. "Hello, Gio. But what's with all these warnings, as I see your dog is very calm? Didn't you say it's a bad dog?" "It's very bad, but it keeps it all inside." Dear Lawyer. My case. At 7:30 a.m., I left for work in my car as usual, leaving my husband in bed. I drove about 2 kilometers, and the engine suddenly stopped and wouldn't start again. I walked back home to ask my husband for help. When I entered the bedroom, to my astonishment, my husband was in bed with our neighbor having sex. He confessed it was the first time and that it would never happen again. What can I do? What lawsuit should I initiate? I await your response. Thank you. Maria. Response. Dear Mrs. Maria. When a car engine stops without reason, there can be several causes. First, check if you have run out of gasoline. The fuel filter might be clogged or the electronic injection might not be working. If neither solves the problem, then the fuel pump is certainly broken. The ideal person to solve this situation is a mechanic. Under no circumstances should you have returned home to ask your husband for help. He is not a mechanic. So, accept your mistake. We hope we've been helpful. One evening, a man named Ion was watching television, savoring a beer after a long and tiring day at work. In a quiet moment, his wife Maria unexpectedly approached him and hit him on the head with a large, heavy frying pan. "What's this for, dear?" asked Ion, nearly dazed from the pain. "What's with the name Laura written on the ticket I found in your wallet?" "Oh, that's the name of a horse I bet on at the horse races last week," answered Ion, eagerly recalling how he had won a nice sum of money that day. Maria, feeling guilty for doubting her husband and for hitting him with the pan, made him some warm soup and apologized before going to bed. The next day, while Maria was out running errands, she remembered a phone call she received during the day that had a woman's voice asking for Ion. She returned home, and as Ion settled into his favorite armchair to watch the game, Maria struck him on the head with an even heavier frying pan. "What's this one for, dear?" asked Ion, nearly falling out of his chair. "Your horse called," replied Maria, with an angry look in her eyes.